Katy, but it's really, why can't we move all drug addicts and homeless to facilities or uninhabited areas far from the city? Yeah, I feel like I'm reading a fortune book. Who's first?
Take that one first.
I don't believe that that's legal. That you can do around people.
Yeah, so like I talked about the federal court order we're under. Look, first of all, there's not homeless folks are not a monolith, right? Some of them are former housed Angelinos. Some of them are here, LGBTQ kids who came here because they had to flee, families back, in the South or wherever. Some of them are really mentally ill. Some of them are addicted, some are both. Some came here for a job and then they lost the job and they ended up homeless. Like, there are all sorts of different types of people who are unhoused in Los Angeles. Personally, I feel like we have a responsibility to take care of those that we can take care of, and then we need a solution that works and is as humane as possible, but also sets limits. And we haven't as a state or nation figured that out. We get busloads of people here sent from Texas every week. It is a huge nationwide problem. Well, so let me say, we're under a federal court order by this guy, Judge Carter, who's a federal judge. This was a settlement that was entered into before Heather or I took office, which I think was a terrible settlement that the council approved and the mayor signed, that requires us to build thousands of interim homeless beds across our city. Each district has to build in their own district a certain number of them. I don't think that's the best way to solve this problem, but it is what we have. And we're going to get out of this settlement, come hell or high water, by June of next year by building these beds. And then we have some other options. Once we get out of this settlement, we can do different things. We can do what San Jose or San Francisco are doing, if that's the will of the body. I think we should look at offering people housing, maybe 1 or 2 times, and if they say no, then they can't stay, right? San Jose is giving people bus passes, right? There have to be some limits to the problem. We also know that some people are mentally ill and they're not making good decisions. So even though they need the housing or the help, they're not taking it. We don't have mental health beds in Los Angeles, or for that matter across the country, because Reagan got rid of all of them in the 80s and moved towards a model of community-based mental health.